fucking update. It's crazy. Hey, what's up? Oh shit, I'm on my backup account. Oh shit. Here it is, Plunder Patrol. So, this is Plunder Patrol. You're gonna have to grind a little bit, but I'll do a little deck profile for you. So, there's three options, a couple options actually. So, this is the basic one. There's Loner deck. That card's banned, but you can substitute it. So I recommend not using 10 goldfish, which you can use 10 goldfish. It just gives you an extra special summon or normal summon, which let's see. I haven't played Plunder Patrol in a while. So this is the first one of a big card for this deck. Honestly, this card and this card is actually those two cards are actually pretty major support for this deck along with him, but mainly these two cards honestly, and that one, yeah, those three right there are major support. So this effect, during your opponent's turn, you can special summon one plunder control monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as the monster your opponent controls, or is in the graveyard. If you do, equip this card to it. And if this card is sent from your hand or monster into the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck except Whitebeard, the Plunder Helm. Also, you can special summon monsters from the extra deck except Plunder Patrol. So you can't special summon any more monsters from the extra deck except for Plunder Patrol. Honestly, just make the deck and honestly what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to make the deck and work it out. I swear to God. Okay. Ignore Greek. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's ass. He plays Galaxy Eyes. No bitches. Okay, so this is another effect. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster. So this does the same thing. It lets you special summon from your extra deck with the same attribute. So the best part about the Plunder Patrol is you can change your opponent's attribute with this trap card. What trap card is it? Yes. So this trap card right here allows you to change your opponent's attribute, which allows you to use the Plunder Patrol effect to special summon. So let's just say, okay, this guy's fire, right? Let's just say your opponent has a earth monster. You can use this card to change your opponent to the fire attribute. Then use one of the card's effects to special summon from your extra deck this card. So it's just kind of like a free. It's kind of like a freebie, basically. It's just like a, oops. Let me go back in here. I didn't even do that. So it's just kind of like a free. Here you go. Honestly. Okay. What's this one? If this card is sent from the hand or a monster into the graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol monster you control, except Redbeard. Equip this card to it once per turn. Okay, that's Redbeard. Then we have this guy. This guy, I've seen a lot of really good plays with this guy. So, if a Plunder Patrol monster except Bluebird, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card was sent from the hand or monster into the graveyard, you can discard one card, draw one card. I mean, I've seen some pretty interesting plays with this card, honestly. So, then, that's a once per turn effect. What's the card? You can just send one Plunder Patrol monster from your hand or if it's from the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard one card. Special summon this card, but cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except Plunder Patrol monsters. Then you can target one Plunder Patrol monster in your graveyard except Black Eye, the Plunder Patrol Seagull. Special this coming for your hand, and if you do, add that Plunder Patrol monster to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except Plunder Patrol monsters. If this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol ship monster card in your spell and trap zone. Special summon in defense position. But yeah. So what you want to do with this card is basically So you equip one of these cards to your monsters, right? So when you equip it, and this guy activated his effect, which allows you to summon one of the Plunder Patrol ships, allows you to special summon it. Which your best is to go for the Synchro or the Fusion, because it's not really going to do much if you go for the XYZ, because he's not going to have any material on him. That's card destruction. Discard your entire hand. Draw cards. That card's banned for this tournament. Shuffle 5 monsters in your deck, then shuffle, draw 2 cards. That's what Pot of Avarice is. Okay, here we go. Spaceship. This is the field spell, right? No, it's a spell. Fusion summon 1 fiend monster from your extra deck using the monsters from your hand or field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Plunder Patrol monster you control. Equip 1 emblem to Plunder Patrol or 1 monster from your deck to that target. So, basically gives you a equip, because there's a lot of equip. It's a lot of equip effects in this one. Okay. Equip only to Plunder Patrol monsters. It gains 500 attack. Also, your opponent cannot target this with effects. So, this card would basically protect your monster from being, like, destroyed. No, I'm telling you, there's no need to be fucked, honestly. It's just gonna take time. It honestly takes time to understand what's going on. So, you're just gonna have to make the deck, but just kind of grind down to, go to the storyline and grind down into the Plunder Patrol, and then you can just kind of copy this deck. See, you can just copy the deck and then just kind of play around with it. You're gonna have to get rid of this card because that card's banned. It's just still in the deck profile. But you can just add another random card to it. Okay, so that just pretends. This is the field spell. Plunder Patrol with monsters gain 500 in spell or trap zone. So you get a buff for equipping monsters, basically. You can discard 1 card, add 1 patrol monster from your deck to your hand, and then with the discard, you can activate an effect of the Plunder Patrol monsters, allowing you to special summon. Which, if you have one of these guys equipped, you can discard him, which allows you to special summon one of them, which is actually a really, really good effect. And it has another effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 Plunder Patrol monster in your spell and trap zone, set this card, and if you do, return that to the hand. So basically, it's just like it's a cycle card. It allows you to cycle, which is actually pretty good, especially with that effect, allowing you to cycle the Plunder Patrol. If you control a Plunder Patrol monster, draw cards equal to the number of equipped cards you control. Then shuffle cards from your hand into the deck equal to the number of equipped cards you control. You can only once per turn. If you special summon a Plunder Patrol monster from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, you can equip this card to that special summon monster. Equipped monster gains 500 attack. So you can't. There isn't really a link for this. That's why I'm saying you're gonna have to download Master Duel and start grinding. But once you get to the Plunder Patrol, all you have to do is hit that little copy button, and this deck's automatically gonna get saved. So, like, if I just hit copy, then see now I can go to my personal decks. Watch, I'll go down to my personal decks. And the same deck is right here. It's the exact same deck. So that's why I said using it. But the reason those cards are gray is because they have to be crafted. Okay. So then we have this one. If a Plunder Patrol monster your opponent battles an opponent's monster, draw 1 card. If you control a Plunder Patrol monster, you can send this face-up card from your field to the graveyard. Activate one of these effects. Your opponent draws 1 card. Then you look at their hand and send 1 monster from to the graveyard. You look at your opponent's extra deck and send 1 monster to the graveyard. So let's just say this card right here. Let's just say your opponent has an extra deck monster. That's going to give you a problem, right? You can send this card to the graveyard and get rid of it before they can get it on the field, which is honestly to be very helpful. So now we're going to head down to the extra deck. If you don't stop panting in my ear, I swear to God, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. Anyway. Okay, so 2 Plunder Patrol monsters of the fusion. During the main phase, quick effect, you can special summon one Plunder Patrol card from your hand or face-up spell and trap zone. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can discard one Plunder Patrol card, negate the effect, and if you do, destroy it. If this is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card, you can add one Patrol card from your deck to your hand. So basically, you can equip a card to this, then you can get a card to your hand to discard to get the negate. So this is it's called a Omni Negate, which allows you to negate over and over again, kind of. All Fiend monsters gain 500 attack. You can discard one Plunder Patrol card, then target one spell and trap your opponent controls. Banish it. Then you can add one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to your hand. This is a quick effect if a card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card. So, it allows you to, like, get rid of your monsters. It's very, very helpful. That card's really helpful. It screwed me over a couple times, honestly. This is just an extra card in this deck profile. Okay, how does this card? I don't even know this card. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field, discard one card. Then if you do, negate its effect until the end of this turn. You can only use the effect of, Tyrant of Thunder. I'm putting on my glasses, my eyes are starting to hurt from the screen. Oh. Blew away, right? Let's go. What's my turn? If a Fiend monster is sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can apply one of the following effects until the end of this turn. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effect. Your opponent cannot target this effect. So basically, what I'm getting out of this situation, this card allows you to discard your Plunder Patrol monsters and use their effects and stuff. So it'll allow you to get around situations and stuff. It also, like, protect you. Like, if you can make it not destroyed by battle or card effect, which will protect you if you need to spare your life points if you play it right. This card basically... this is an XYZ, 2 level 4s. Discard 2 material, draw 1 card, then discard. Skip your draw phase. Next turn. It's an okay card. Okay. Then they Plunder Patrol monster. You can discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, then target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Banish it. Then you can add 1 Plunder Patrol spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So, basically what this does... so you want this card on the field ASAP because it allows you to banish a card on the field, right? And when you banish, it allows you to get this card to your hand. Then you can discard 1 card and get any Plunder Patrol to your hand. This card is very, very crucial to the Plunder Patrol deck. It's very, very good. Trust. If a Plunder Patrol card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach 1 material from this card. So, basically, just prevents it from being destroyed. So it'll protect your monsters. Okay, so then we are heading down into the link. 2 monsters, including a Plunder Patrol monster. Quick effect. You can target 1 effect monster you control. Special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as your opponent's controls. Then if you do, equip that target to it. Then draw 1 card. Hang on. Okay, yeah, this card's annoying. So basically what this card does is it just takes your opponent's card. If I remember correctly. It just takes your opponent's card and equips it and gives it a power boost. So I think it's this guy. Which one is it? But yeah, no, you get a power boost, honestly. It also gets rid of a Nightmare Unicorn, discard 1 card, then you can return 1 card from your opponent's field to the deck. Spell, trap, or even monster. See, this is this deck's profile, but there are a couple more. Let me just... So, when you have the Master Duels thing, like, you'll get a couple options of profile. This is a deck you can play in the solo mode. You can infinitely play solo mode, so you can understand the deck. And so you'll understand the deck. In the solo mode, the cards are free. And when the cards are free, you can just play with them and then find the playstyle you like, and then you can turn around and craft the cards. But now you can use this also and look at your opponent's deck. So this one's ass. So you don't want to focus on that one. Okay. This is another loner deck we have right here. This one is a mix between Elemental Saber and Plunder Patrol. I recommend not doing this. I recommend just running pure Plunder Patrol because it'll just be a lot easier. Let's see what the opponent was running. The opponent, another ass deck. Okay, let's see what the loner deck for this is. Okay, Noble Knight's not too bad because it'll give you equip. It gives you equip spells and shit, which you can cycle through the Noble Arms and shit, and equip spells and stuff. Okay, but anyway, so you can look into this one. I recommend just using the first one and adding it to your liking. But this is your opponent's deck, so you can just kind of like use this effect just to kind of look around and see like what your opponent's got. It just helps you. It just helps you out a lot. Go to the loner deck. You can also go here and click the card and hit related cards. It'll show you all the Plunder Patrol cards. This is a pendulum. Declare one action extra deck can be do special summon one patrol. If your opponent gets special summon a monster, you can add one Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand, and if you do, and if this card Plunder Patrol, you can special summon a monster from your deck. Okay, so this is basically a free special summon. Yeah, no, but I 100% recommend 3 copies of this one. You want 3 copies of that, probably 2 copies of this. You can do 1 copy if you want, but yeah, but definitely want 3 copies of the booty, 100%. Are you still in here? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and stop streaming.